Hey YouTube, how's it going? Well, this is another episode of Ask TFC. This is episode number 29. And yes, it's been a while, but we can make up for it by the fact that I've got 10 questions lined up. So let's not waste any time. Let's just get right down to it. Question number 1. Do you have a server? If so, I would love to play with you. Not in a dirty way, LOL. Well, let's see. No, I do not have a server. And I don't anticipate having one anytime soon because really I don't actually quite have the resources for that. Granted, it is possible to set one up on your own computer, but I use it for too many things, some of which would make a server run like crap. You know how it is. You're rendering video, everything else comes to a stop. Okay. Question number 2. If you were a superhero, what would you be called, and would you have a tinfoil suit? Well, okay, tinfoil suit, no, I don't think so. That doesn't sound comfortable at all, and I'm all about comfort. You know, that tinfoil gets kind of scratchy.
Stand aside, citizen. This is a job for epicman.
Oh, please. The heck are you doing here?
Well, someone called for a superhero. And of course, here I am.
Yeah, well, for your information, nobody called for a superhero. It was simply talking about what if I were a superhero. And you know something? You can go away, far away. I've got this handled.
Well, if you're sure you can handle it. Of course, if you can't, the failure will be epic.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you epic fail your way over to China or something somewhere? Maybe somebody over there will actually appreciate your existence. Me? Not so much.
Very well then. I'm off.
Well, so much for getting video done without an interruption. From an epic fail, no less. Anyway, I can't honestly see myself being a superhero. Although, if I was, I would still probably call myself TinFoilChef. And the suit wouldn't be tinfoil. If anything, actually I'm thinking more like Iron Man's armor. Question number 3. What's an average day for the Tinfoil Chef? Oh boy. Anywhere from, oh no, it's daylight, I have to get up, to rolling and screaming. Honestly, this one goes very much in line with question number 4. Can we have some behind the scenes videos? Because that would answer that question, and it would also answer question number 3 as well. And since I saw this last week, I've been thinking about it, and I might see if I can come up with something like that. So we'll see. No promises about how soon that would happen, though, let me tell you. Let's see. Okay. Question number 5. Since when does SYFY equal SIFI? Since that actually was originally the science fiction channel, and then they shortened it to sci-fi, SCI-FI, and, well, actually SCI-FI. And that was bad enough because I don't particularly care for that abbreviation either. But when they turned it back to SYFY, I'm sorry, that's what it sounds like to me, SIFI. And it's basically, I think, their way of telling you, okay, we're going to call it SYFY so you can still say sci-fi, but it's not necessarily going to be all about quality science fiction anymore. And from what I understand, it isn't. It's not the science fiction channel of old that started out, and I don't care for the change. I think it's really unnecessary to take something and moronicize it like that. Okay, question number 6. Would it be possible to do a Let's Play with you on a Tekkit server? I do have to warn you, I'm a total noob at Technic Minecraft. And congrats on the subs. I'll add Self to my sub box. Okay, thank you for adding the Self 1 channel to your sub box. That's great. I really appreciate that. And okay, first of all would it be possible to do a Let's Play, a multiplayer thing? I can't see it happening anytime soon because I've got too many irons in the fire right now, to be honest with you. I'm going to have to see if I can't trim some of it down because it's really kind of hard to get any of it done. There's so much of it to do. And as far as Tekkit/Technic is concerned, I don't use those. I hunted down these mods individually myself and installed each one individually. And it is not the Technic pack at all. And that's as far as I will go talking about the Technic pack. Question number 7. Are you bilingual? No, actually I'm straight. Question number 8 isn't exactly a question. It says, you look tired. Well, yeah, sometimes I do. And it's partly got to do with the fact that my sleep patterns stopped being patterns many years ago, and it just, bleh, you know, it happens. Tired happens, and it happens a lot, and sometimes I have days where I can barely wake up and I'm doing good to get anything done at all. Fortunately, today is not one of those days. Okay, question number 8. How did you grow that awesome beard? Well, thank you very much. How did I grow it? Well, I kind of cheated a little bit. I'm kind of a little bit gifted there. All I had to do was stop shaving it off. And inside of 30 to 60 days, I had a reasonably respectable beard, and 6 months later it looked probably about halfway between full shaved and what this is right now. And that's the way that is. Okay, let's see. Question number 10. And this one was on the TinFoilChef Facebook page. Link in the description in case you're interested. In your own opinion, what makes Stargate SG1 the great show that it was, and how did you ever follow, and did you ever follow the series X-Files? Okay, taking that in reverse order, I've seen a certain amount of X-Files and it looked pretty good, but I've never had a chance to watch the entire series, or even most of it for that matter. I only managed to see probably maybe 10 or 12 episodes. Every time it was on or available to watch, I was otherwise occupied and didn't have the time. As far as Stargate SG1, it's a combination of things. They had the right producer and director combination. They had the right, the producer and director had the right vision based on the original movie. And they had the right actors, they had the right writers, they had, everything was just right. The whole thing just came together all perfectly. And I don't think any other writer, director, actor, and so on and so forth combination could have done it. For that show, it had to be that group of people, and the stories were good, engaging, and the whole premise of the thing was really fascinating and interesting. And honestly, I think the show could have gone on for another 5 or 10 years, and the main reason I think that they chose not to have it do that was because A, I'm sure that the original actors were kind of thinking, okay, I've been doing Stargate for 10 years now, and maybe it's time to move on to something else. And then there's just the simple fact that some of them were starting to get a little bit older. You know, Jack O'Neill, for example, he wasn't exactly the spring chicken he started out to be last time he showed up in the show. So anyway, that's pretty much it for Stargate, I think. It's a very good show. I've got the first 3 seasons on DVD, and I've watched the whole thing several times in the last couple of years, all 10 seasons online, a couple or 3 times actually. Probably do it again someday too. Alright, that's 10 questions, and I see by the clock on the camera that we're pushing 10 minutes here, or actually a little over by now, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this one off, and we'll catch you next time. Remember, hashtag AskTFC on Twitter. You can also ask questions in the comments or on the TinFoilChef Facebook page, wherever. Take it easy. I'm out of here.